And we're going to, interesting actually, we'll put a video up. We're going to get the semi-air suspension fitted at a company called Glide-Rite, and I'll try and film that if they don't mind. Hello everyone. So in October 23 we visited the Caravan and Motorhome show in Birmingham, and we met some really friendly guys from a company called Glide-Rite. They provide air suspension and hydraulics to motorhomes, vans and lorries. The original Auto Sleepers van that we purchased had semi-air suspension fitted, but we've ended up with a Bailey Adamo on a Ford chassis which doesn't have it fitted. After 3 months of driving the van, we felt it was handling okay, but then we got to January. Driven over the A66, which is a big high road in the north of England, and it's that was a tough drive, honestly, really tough. The motorhome's getting battered by the winds and then any lorries and stuff. When you're driving a motorhome like ours, or any high-sided vehicle, it can really get battered by wind, especially when you're on a motorway with lorries either side. There's a vacuum that's created when you're going in between lorries, and it can really be tough to drive. You seem to be fighting with the vehicle just to keep it straight. In addition, we're off to Scotland in a couple of months, and we're going to be taking 2 or 3 ferries. Also Europe, Isle of Wight, Isle of Man. You know, you need to take a ferry, which is fine unless you get a ramp like this where there's a great chance of grounding your vehicle. So taking all this into account, we decided to take our Bailey motorhome Florrie up to Liverpool to get semi-air suspension fitted. So join us to see how we got on. And if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. It does help the channel out. Thanks very much. We're going to get the semi-air suspension fitted at a company called Glide-Rite, and I'll try and film that if they don't mind, because that's a really good advantage for a motorhome like this, isn't it? Basically guys, we've rocked up in Chester, the Chester Caravan and Motorhome club site.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we're going off to, we mentioned it a minute ago, but we're going off to a company called Glide-Rite, and they are based in Wallasey in the Wirral, and we're going to have some semi-air suspension fitted. So it's back axle, 2 airbags, and what that does, it means that it will reduce dramatically the amount of sway on the vehicle. So when we're going down the motorway, we get hit by not hit by lorries, but you know, all the all the air and wind that comes across really sways the motor. And also for like going on ferries and stuff, you can raise the back axle and lower it and all that stuff. Or not the back axle, but you can raise and lower the clearance. I think you'll find
the height,
the gap. Hello guys, so we made it. Look, there's Susie. Sue. Hello Jim, that's it. And we made it to Glide-Rite, which is just here. You can see there it is. And we're going to get our suspension done. It's horrendous weather, but just showers hopefully. The guys from Glide-Rite, Carl and Alan, were really friendly and they offered to drop us off in the city centre of Liverpool. But, typical us, we took public transport. We had a brilliant morning in Liverpool and we actually got a phone call then about 1:30 in the afternoon that the van was ready. So what exactly did the guys do? Well, these pictures show the original leaf spring suspension on the Ford, plus the bump stops which try and stop the van from swaying or bouncing on the road. They're okay, but you do really get some big crashes from the garage and the back of the van sometimes if you hit a pothole. So here's what they did. Hello guys, so basically this is the Glide-Rite semi-air suspension system that we had fitted. I'll show you quickly. Difficult because I've got to open this door. So you can see here, this is, so I've got to now put this airbag. You can see that so I'm now inflating the right hand airbag. I'll go up to about 3. So that's 3 PSI on there and there. They say 2.5 to 3 is good. And what it's done is there's a compressor underneath there, and what they've done is where you have the bump stops on these vans, bump stop suspension, we've now got airbags, which I will show you now if I can get under here, which I can't. Yeah, see that airbag? So there's the leaf spring suspension, but that is the airbag they put on. One there, one there. You can see the airlines coming across and they go to the compressor, and I'll show you now on the, excuse me, I'll show you on the, paperwork exactly how they work. So the system that Glide-Rite fitted is the MAD suspension system. And as I explained, the gauges are fitted in the right hand cup holder. The airlines feed 2 air bellows or air bags. The maximum pressure is 6, which shouldn't be used for driving, but will help you get onto a ferry, raises the back and increases the clearance. Recommended pressure is between 2.5 and 3 psi. So we had air suspension fitted to our leaf spring suspension on the Ford axle. They'll also do air suspension, semi-air suspension on the Alco chassis, and they also do a fully automated levelling system. So as I've mentioned already, we weren't paid to do this video. This is not a paid promotion. We just went up there and got it fitted. And how did it do? Well, in the first few hours, or first few minutes to be honest, of driving, we really found a huge difference, especially around roundabouts where the vehicle sways when you go in a roundabout. Now it was really stable and much easier to drive. So what about the motorway? Well, so much easier. You do get a little bit of movement still if a couple of lorries are coming past, but it's nothing to what it was. It makes it so much easier to drive, it really does. So thanks for watching guys. Hopefully if you've got a motorhome this will prove useful, and if you fancy going for it then give Glide-Rite a call. Definitely won't be disappointed. See you next time.